Somebody does not look happy. No idea why, because I mean, look at it, it's a wanted poster. Who couldn't be happy about a wanted poster? Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason, welcome you back to more Super Mario Sunshine as a part of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Last time, we began our vacation here by being accused of a crime we didn't commit. But of course, you know, sadly, nobody believed us, and we have to be, you know, the ones to clean up the entire island ourselves, because, you know, why not? This time, well, we did also start on Bianco Hills, however, we now have the ability to, you know, deal with this putrid prawn. So we're gonna see what's in store there. However, I want to talk to this guy and see what he has to say. Unforgivable! I have had it! Someone ruined my wall! What does M mean anyway? Have we met before? It was weird being stuck in that goop. It was gross, but I gotta admit, it was kind of sweet. Kinda like candy. That's interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and come over here and deal with this putrid piranha here, as this is a new variant of putrid piranha. Because yes, it is a different color, but there's also a new thing for it. You still defeat it the same kind of way. You spray water in its mouth when it's open. However, when we defeat it, the battle is not won. We need to defeat him another 3 times. So the black variant of putrid piranhas actually takes 6 hits to defeat, as opposed to 3. But with destroying this putrid piranha, we have gained access to a new location. Ricco Harbor. Episode 1, Gooper Blooper breaks out. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here in Ricco Harbor is, this is kind of actually a good thing to show, is there are, in each area, there are sometimes exclusive episode blue coins. This means that there are blue coins that you can only find in certain episodes. I will be showing these off just to kind of spice up how I structure this. I'm going to be showing off all of the exclusive blue coins within their episodes, or I guess within their missions. You're gonna find me switching back in between missions and episodes, just simply because, you know, it's kind of a weird situation when I call my videos episodes, and when, you know, the actual things are called, like the actual levels are called episodes. So, yeah. Anyway, actually what we can do is I want to show kind of how you get over here normally, as opposed to what I usually do, is if we come up here to this crane, we can ride this crane along, and it'll take us to this maze. Now this maze will take us through here, and we basically, what you normally have to do is just traverse this maze, trying to find your way through to get to the, that other side there. It's kind of an interesting situation, I'll say that much. I never do this maze, because most of the time when we traditionally are, or I guess when as a speedrunner, we don't go through this maze. What we actually do is, we do a, crap, what's it called? We do a wall jump off of one of these legs to get ourselves up here, and so that way we can get over here easily. But if we go ahead and shoot or spray this pinwheel here, it'll make this submarine rise. And by making the submarine rise, we get ourselves a blue coin. this is a thing that you can only do in this mission, so make sure you do it here. And then obviously you could just ride up that thing, or ride up that crane there, but I decided to just do a triple jump because it's pretty simple to pull off, plus the hover nozzle is broken in this game, I swear. This goop is coming out of those crates over there. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything as gross as that. Well, if they're coming out of this cranes, there appears to be a tentacle here. Let's go ahead and do what we do best and pull it off. And this is Gooper Blooper. Starting off, what you want to do is spray his face. And technically, you don't have to, what you usually want to do is to just, rip off his tentacles, but you actually don't have to do that. You can just knock the two front ones and then pull his mouth. Once his eyes turn purple, that's when you want to let go. It's very simple, and really I don't even count it as a speedrun strat because that's something you can just learn how to do. Like, you just don't have to rip off his tentacles. You can just grab his nose as long as you, knock them down. Like, you can just grab his mouth and just pull it until his eyes turn purple, and you can easily defeat him. Alrighty, here we go with episode 2, Blooper Surfing Safari. Alrighty, so what we need to do here is come over here and let's talk to this guy. Let's see what he has to say. That's right, I'm the big daddy of blooper surfing. You like surfing? Hop on a blooper and give it a whirl. Oh, but one more thing, Big Daddy waives all liability for accidents. Now hang loose, bud. Alright, so go ahead and jump on one of these bloopers, and yes, we can basically surf on it, and it kind of controls a little finicky, but we'll be fine. Anyway, go ahead and follow this path, and there's a blue coin here that you just have to jump up and grab. Wahoo! You want to go for a ride, bud? Go ahead and jump on the blooper you like the best. Go on. Show me some blooper surfing and win yourself a prize. Alright, so we have a bit of a mission. So, one, if you hold up on a blooper, it'll speed up, or I guess increase the speed. But, also, this mission basically is an obstacle course. We have to get back there within a good amount of time in order to win a prize. Which in this case, is obviously going to be a shine spray. But something else you can do is to kind of help yourself save time. You can kind of jump over these sections here, just to easily maneuver around and, get to the goal as fast as you can. Alright, so, looks like we've caught the attention of another putrid piranha, and this time it's over here. So, let's go ahead and head over this way, and something you can actually do that kind of will help, and looks like a toad is trapped. Something you can actually do that kind of help with a putrid piranha is you can spam spray to help, activate his boss fight. But same difference, it's a black variation, so we have to just hit him 6 times as opposed to 3. And this one actually will shoot out more of these swooping stews, I believe they're called. If they aren't actually called swooping stews, I've heard it from many different videos that they're called different things. If they're not actually called swooping stews, then I will I will put the actual name variation on screen, just so that way to make sure I call them right. Alright, let's go ahead and spray off this toad here. Thanks, Mario. A long time ago, Yoshi's lived on this island as well. Yoshi's lived on this island as well, huh? Wonder if that could indicate that maybe this island was Yoshi's Island. But anyway, enough with the Yoshi's Island silliness. Let's go ahead and head into our next area with Gelato Beach, Episode 1, Dune Bud Sandcastle Secret. This is basically our first introduction, because of how I'm structuring this, to secret levels. And it looks like it's all gonna have to do with that bud right there. And episode 1's also, where we try to pull off in speedrunning a trick known as GBS, which is Gelato Beach Skip. Basically skips the entirety of the main missions by doing episode 8. But I will not be showing that off right now. I will show that off either in the bonus video or later on. For now, though, what we're going to do is we're going to slide our way into this sandcastle. As it appears, we have a floodless mission, yes. The secret levels are floodless missions, where we have to go through a platforming challenge in order to get to the Shine Sprite. And I already almost failed there. But we just gotta jump, you can jump, belly slide, triple jump, side jump, whatever you want to do, just as long as you get to the shine. Jump up here. And there's a 1-up back here that we can pick up. And now let's go ahead and jump up here and grab the shine. Mirror Madness Tilt Slam Bam. Alert, alert! Just look at the top of the tower. Some weird thing is curled up on the tower to take a nap. This could endanger the legendary sandbird egg. Yep, and so we gotta take care of it. And how are we gonna do that? Well, the best way for us to take care of it is we need to get up onto these mirrors and defeat these creatures. I can't remember the name of these things. I don't think they're like plungiquacks. I don't think so. They're a form of cataquack, but they're not like an actual cataquack. Cataquacks are those things on the beach, which I don't need to explain what those are because they appear in Galaxy, so I've already talked about them. But those are new enemies. I will put the name of that enemy up on screen just to make sure. But yeah, basically what we do is we have to push them with our water to the edge. And then we have to use our ground pound on an opposite edge in order to make them fly off. However, something about this that I've actually forgotten about numerous times, even in a speedrun, is you need to have the opposite side that you're ground pounding on up at kind of a tip, like a really high point, because otherwise you won't get enough leverage to knock all of them off. You won't get enough leverage to knock all of them off of the platform. So like for example, right here, we didn't knock the other one off, but we knocked that first one off. Like this, here. Well, I guess that didn't work, but I don't know. To me, it's just something I've always noticed. Either that or the controls are really finicky. Alrighty, now that completes that, let's go ahead and grab our shine. Now it's time for the continuation of that mission as we head into Wiggler Ahoy, full steam ahead. Which is basically an entire mission based around Wiggler as a boss fight. We fought Wiggler in 64. Now we're having to fight him in, Sunshine. The gimmick of this one is he will go around these buds, and we just have to use the buds to have him knock into them, and then wherever the arrow is pointing at, you need to hit that body part, because that is what will damage him. Now, there is a specific way I like to do this, just simply because it lines it up to where you never have to worry about Wiggler going into the water at any point. Like, you never have to worry about him going, because I would usually do it over there near where the shine would spawn, but Wiggler would sometimes go into the water, and so I'm gonna screw this up, aren't I? Yes, I am. Wiggler would sometimes go into the water, and if the area where you needed to hit him was not above the water, you would be screwed out of hitting him, because he would just, that part would just be under the water, and so you'd have to wait till he got back up and hope that the next part would not be. So, instead of going that way, what you want to do is come over here to this Noki's butt, because Wiggler will eventually, after he, has his fun up on the side of the hill, will eventually come over this direction, and you will be able to hit him from over here. So let's go ahead and start it up, and then Wiggler will knock into it, and then we can use our hover nozzles to get over here and hit the last segment. There we go, defeated. Now let's grab our shine. Alrighty, now it's time for our next mission. This one, oh boy, is a doozy. We have Mission 4, The Sandbird is Born. Seems this guy is happy. Hey, guess what? The sandbird, it finally hatched. Don't bother looking for it, though. It flew off right away. Well, we need to search for it, because if the sandbird is born, how are we gonna get our shine? We gotta find our shine. I mean, that's a requirement. Anyway, go ahead and head up here. We can use our water on this bud, and it will actually give us a pair of sand stairs, or a set of sand stairs, not a pair. And then we can climb up this path, and here we'll find a bunch of people. This kid keeps talking about jumping into that hole down there. It isn't just unsafe, it's impossible. Huh? You can do it? I wasn't trying to talk to you, I was trying to talk to the kid. I want to slide down and dive onto that platform down there. I think I might be able to bounce from there right into that hole. I did not mean to do that. Excuse me, I want to talk to the kid. Sliding down the patch of odd-colored sand there is tons of fun, but I think sitting here and enjoying the view is nice too. You know, I was a pretty wild child back in my day. Even so, I find myself yelling at the kids to quiet down. Yeah, that's what happens when you get older. But anyway, I do what that kid said and just jump in here, and we'll be teleported to a magical level where the sandbird is. And guess what? It's a red coin mission. We know all about these from 64. However, this is not only a red coin mission, but it also has 4, count them, 4 blue coins that you need to grab. And if you do not grab them, you have to come back in and grab them. Alright, go ahead and grab that. Here's our second blue coin. Alright. Go ahead and grab this one, and he's going to shake his wings fast. That means he's going to, what he's going to do is tilt. But we also need to grab this third blue coin, and then we'll hover over this way and just land on the neck. So yeah, when he's tilted, you want to land on a spot that you can easily just sit on for a little bit until he gets out of his tilting animation and back to his normal floating animation. Which from there, you can just kind of hang around. Because our last blue coin is going to be right here. There we go. And then now that we have all 4, he's going to come up here to the top of this pillar where the final red coin will be. Alrighty, and now it's time for Mission 5, El Pentissimo's Sand Sprint. Actually, I think it's El Piantissimo. And then again, I think I said El Piantissimo. I don't know. I am El Piantissimo, and now we shall race to that flag. It is a race to the finished flag, and only one can triumph. By the way, the current record is 35 seconds. Are you ready? At the ready? Then get set and go! Yep, so just like with Koopa the Quick in Mario 64, and like the Cosmic Mario and Luigi races in Galaxy, we basically have to race El Pentissimo to the goal in order to win and get the Shine Sprite, which you know is pretty simple. Speedruns, we go all the way up the side, but I was more showing the simple way to get it. But yeah, once we beat him, you are pretty good. You have some speed. You have grown ever so slightly in my esteem. Slightly. We will meet again, and goodbye. Alright, well, let's go ahead and grab our shine. Uh-oh. It appears to be some trouble is brewing. Let's go ahead and talk to this toad and find out.
Horrible, horrible! Princess Peach has been kidnapped!
Oh dear, Princess Peach has once again been kidnapped. To no one's surprise. So here we'll actually find Toadsworth out front. Let's go actually and see what Toadsworth has to say. Excuse yourself.
My Master Mario, the princess.
There's the green toad there. And actually, I want to talk about this yellow toad. So let's go ahead and talk to him.
Mario, the princess was taken that way across the river.
So this yellow toad in the GameCube version actually wasn't there. If you looked around, he was not in that place, and that is because for some strange reason he was under the ground. But because of the fact that that is an out of bounds area, you can't really talk to him without sacrificing a life. It's kind of interesting, but they fixed it in this version, I guess, to where he actually appears above the water. Or above the out of bounds.
Mario, the princess was taken that way. Hurry and find her.
That is Peanut Island. The villain's secret hideout must be there.
It may be, but I think we're gonna save going after him for next time. So next time on Super Mario Sunshine, we head towards Peanut Island, as Flood was saying, and see if we can help get Princess Peach back. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, troops out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.